In this video, I want to share with you something that can help you take your career, your life, your business, or whatever you're producing to a level where everybody will like it. They will support you. For the most part, you will always hear people talk about the fact that people are not supporting them, probably people don't like them, people are jealous of what they are producing. Well, truly, uh, people will jealous. There are people out there that will jealous, people out there that will not support it somehow. But the truth is, if you are good enough, all right, if you are good enough, people will always support you. See, if you are good enough, right, no one, or you don't need to force people, you don't need to advertise before people will like you, before people will support you. Let me tell you, I for once, I cannot like something that I don't feel the impact. All right. So if I don't feel the impact of a product or services, I am bound to ignore it. This is what is happening. So if you really want to be this person that people should support you, people should like you, you have to really work on your product or your services in such a way that it will be irresistible for people to ignore. Now, this always happens when you become this person that produce something of the quality of excellence. See, the quality of excellence is that quality in which nobody can ignore it. See, you don't have to go about begging anybody to like you. You don't have to go about begging anybody to buy your product, to buy your services, right? You just have to produce something that is so good that they cannot ignore it. There are certain product, there are certain quality, there is a certain quality of services or product out there in the world that no human being can ignore it. That is the top quality that if you produce, no one will ignore it. It has nothing to do with jealousy, hatred, or all that. Realize that naturally human beings like excellence. All right? And until you attain that level of excellence in your career, in whatever that you are doing, they will always ignore it. It is very natural. That's why at the beginning of every career and all that, they always ignore, they don't always like it and all that. But when you consistently work on yourself, working on your product and services, they will always start liking it. They will not ignore it simply because you have attained that level where you are producing excellence, which cannot be ignored. That is what is happening. That is what is happening. So, you don't have to beg anyone to like. If you are struggling and begging people to like you, realize this. If you are struggling and begging people to buy, if you are struggling and begging people to like your product or services, the truth is that your product or your service that you are offering is not good enough. Yes. If that is what you are doing, it is not good enough and you have to work on it. So use your time, your highest time, the energy that you have to produce something that will be irresistible in the eyes of people out there in the world. And you will not have to advertise. You will not have to beg anyone to like it. You will not have to beg them to buy. And they must buy even with the type of price, with the highest price that you tag on it. That is what you need to do. It is about being excellent at what you are doing. It is about producing the best of what you are doing. And if you do that, no matter what, they will not ignore you. So go back and work on your product. Go back and work on your services. Work on it so much so that you don't need to advertise. And they will buy. They will like it and they will follow you.